Hello, so I've got another A-League game for you. This time it's Brisbane Roar and Newcastle Jets playing against each other. Last match, we saw Central Coast Mariners end up losing against Melbourne City, 4 goals to 2, so 6 goals fuller there. So, I was unable to do that match watch along. 3 goals in the first 10 minutes in that game there. Only one other game of all time in the A-League has seen 3 goals in 10 minutes. So pretty exciting stuff there in front of no fans. But for this game, here is the lineups for the teams. So we've got Jamie Young, got Neville, got Aldry, got Gillespie, got Hingett, O'Shea, O'Neill, Bryan, Donald, and Tovanik. And we've got Gatman in here once again. So thank you there, Gatman. Got the cheers and the beer symbol up there. So in terms of predictions, I've got the dog at the door. So get him, rally. And he took off. Okay. Bit of pain. Million thanks to the Aussies and the bravery for continuing to play when the rest of the world stays at home. Well, for the most part, they are staying at home. It's just the players and a few other ground stuff that are actually at the game. But yeah, one of the very few countries in the world that still have matches going on. They also got some NRL games there and a couple other sports as well too. So yeah, a chance to really get into Australian sports, it seems, at this stage there. There's also did the Turkey football and also did the Russian football predictions because they were going to go ahead. But last minute postponements as well too in those two countries, unfortunately, means my predictions somewhat a little bit irrelevant. For Newcastle, we've got Hurlan, got O'Donovan, got Thurgate, Petratos, Jukovic, Burns, Topo Stanley, Bogard, Kutrombis, Miller, and Ateneo in goal. So that's the lineups, and also got this website here. Keeps track of percentages for Brisbane's Newcastle victories, drawing as well too, and should give quite a bit more of a summary of the game. And the flash score websites here going to all games upcoming should be on the list on the preview. Should be too long to go before we get this match underway. So yeah, big bit there under the info, no spectators. So we can go into full review. Game on. Okay, they have started, have they? Hold up. Have they started? They started. According to this, we haven't quite started yet. But yeah, just still trying to get a few things lining up now. Yeah, so they won't be too far away before we get this match underway. No handshake, yep. That's the new system that they're going to evolve there. Handshakes are bad. So, don't shake hands. On the odds, it's actually Newcastle that's actually the slight favourite here at $2.60 to $2.62 for Brisbane, $3.54 draw. So a very even matchup. And I sort of had to follow my prediction for this match last minute, and I ended up going for Brisbane's winning 2-0. Gatman has gone for a 2-1 victory for Newcastle Jets there, as they had to realign the matches for the upcoming weeks, and got some midweek games, got some weekend matches as well too, so all squashed in together as the Wellington Phoenix and the Melbourne Victory have to self-isolate for 2 weeks after coming from New Zealand and Wellington from last week, so you won't see them in action for wee while. But in the meantime, it means the clubs that would have had a bye gets to play this week instead against someone else, so it's very confusing with lots of different matches going on And at the time, I did 3 match predictions, but yeah, quite a bit alternating. So got 4 games or 5 games up to Monday. So yeah, A should play 1 game every day, possibly, but mostly it's about the viewers, and even if they're not on the grounds, it's about when are they going to actually be able to watch the game. And for the most part, that's going to be on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, late at night. A lot of money being gambled on this game tonight, nothing else to bet on. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much money is flying at the game there. I know that in the AFL, the Australian Football League Wolves game there, apparently they managed to get a million viewers, which is about the highest they ever had before. So quite a few other people probably just checking out for the very first time. And it seems like the dog is barking outside, so I might end up having to go and get him. But maybe not. So half before we actually kick off this match. Okay, we just started 10 seconds in. So away we go. So who's going to get the job done here? We get a bit more summary of the game then. This one here. Sure to see some more key statistics and the match commentary. So Brisbane at home should have a reasonable opportunity, but Newcastle been in good form as of late. So if we have a look at the table. So Brisbane Roar at 4th place, 3 wins and a draw past 5 matches for them. If they win this game, they can go just behind my club, the one who finished in 3rd spot. And for Newcastle, they're in 9th place there, 3 wins and 2 draws past 5 matches. Win for them doesn't change their position, but gives them a better opportunity as they try to push for the top 6 and make the playoffs for the season. And look at that huge gap between Central Coast Mariners and Melbourne Victory at the bottom. There's 7 points. Jeez. The world hurt after the 4-2 defeat in the earlier match. Newcastle have been good lately, but can they keep up the form is the world question. Well, both sides have been pretty good there. So just Brisbane losing 1 in the past 5. When I watched, they were way in the bottom. Times change. Tried my best to get the match on the way, viewing it on the phone there. And when I was watching the other match by myself there, it was all very nice and smoothly. I'm using the computer there without any buffering or stopping issues there, so it's quite nice for a change to have the match watching all the way through. We'll see how we get on here and see if anyone else decides to join Getman and ask me some other questions as well too. So other matches we got coming up, we got Sydney Derby with Western Sydney and Sydney are playing each other. Also got Western United and Perth Glory playing against each other as well too. And there was one other match on Monday nights as well too, with I think Melbourne City back in action as well. Have a look. Got so Perth Glory and Western United on Monday 11:30 PM my time, so I won't be able to do that one. But the Newcastle Jets Melbourne City at 9:30 PM my time is a real good opportunity there. So they will be playing again in 3 days' time, the Jets. So hopefully they don't get jet lagged. But anyway, 3 minutes into this match, and no key highlights so far. Statistics wise, you can see the stats as we come along. So Newcastle dominating possession early stages, 85%. And no shots as of yet. So not quite the quick fire start that we had in the past match where Central Coast Mariners already had a 1-0 lead before it got cancelled out just like that inside a minute. Melbourne City equalising and then ended up taking the lead a few minutes after that as well too. So that crazy shenanigans at this stage. Also, National Sports Loaded was quite interested in that football simulator game there, Gatman, but unfortunately for him, he just missed that. He came along, I think, 20-30 minutes after the stream there, and he made the comments about how he missed out there. So, possibly an opportunity for another time in the future for him to come along. It would be quite helpful. Coming up to 5 minutes in this match, Brisbane Roar and Newcastle Jets. We'll have a look at the lineups as well too. Give a better detail of the situation. So those are the players. I'll play again next time. Yeah, dominating the standings there, aren't you, Gatman? What, like 20 points to 6 or something ridiculous? If I just tally all the numbers together there and put it in the next thumbnail, you're miles ahead at the moment. Somehow you've done a lot better in these virtual simulations than you have done in real life. Yeah, because I've been getting things a bit more accurate in real life, but somehow you're pro of the virtual game, so kind of interesting. I'm better at taking fake games than the A-League. Yeah, somehow more expected results, possibly. Who knows, there was quite a few other 6-goal thrillers, but interestingly, last game was a 4-2 win, so that was a 6-goal thriller as well too, to suit the theme that we had yesterday of 6-goal matches. So it was kind of funny how all that managed to work out together. Okay, just got a few ads to sort of close here. Hopefully, get up. Yep, there we go. So, on the phone here, 5 minutes in between Brisbane and Newcastle Jets 0-0 in front of no fans. So, it'll be quite a bit of a different experience for them. And I don't think they play it at their home venue. Yeah, they play it at Cubis Super Stadium instead of Suncorp Stadium for Brisbane. So a different location as well too for their home team. But Newcastle Jets are currently on the ball there. And yeah, they've got some interesting marking as well too, like 30-40 metres and things like that. Doesn't quite seem like it's an actual football pitch as such there. So they might use this ground for other sports. Possibly might be the NRL stadium as well too. Just going by some of the markings that wasn't really quite covered over. But can't give you all those details necessarily. So Brisbane turning the ball over, but surrounded by a whole bunch of Jets players. Number 12 coming down the left hand side, but not making any progress at all. Decides to switch it off to the right hand side. Slowly making some progress. Here we go. Here's one towards the edge of the area and shots and saved. palmed away. Brisbane's with a shot at goal there. And they're still on the ball here. So they switch it to the left. Yeah, some nice passing going on here. And to the middle. Across to the right hand side. Long range shots. And way over the top of the bar. Share good long range shots at 7 minutes 30. Yes, just got to the 7 minute 30 minute stage there. So about a minute and a half behind the actual time. And well, we're pretty accurate in terms of this live watch along so far. I think we're only like 10 seconds off on the delay. So that's pretty handy so far. Because normally we've been about a minute off the last few streams. So but real time at the moment that you're getting. So Newcastle, it's their turn to go on the attack. Coming down the right hand side, my right hand side as I see it. And cut intercepted. And just controlling position. And oh, that was a bad touch of the ball there from Bogarts as it goes out for fine. So Brisbane's following pass back to the keeper. And he's just playing with the ball, a few different touches going on there before he goes for the long range kick. And wins a free kick. O'Donovan, 6 goals and 12 appearances for Brisbane this season. Since January the 31st. So Brisbane's going to come down the right hand side towards the edge of the area. And they're going to get another shot away here. It's blocked and charged. And potentially up for corner. No, it's a goal kick. So, goal kick there for Newcastle. And yeah, not too much is happening in this match there so far. Just still getting into the swing of things. Unlike that other game where we had 3 goals in the first 10 minutes with Central Coast Mariners and Melbourne City. So Central Coast Mariners taking the lead before Melbourne City turning around just like that. But this game, a bit more methodical, sort of like a chess game with just touches of the ball, some passes, and the old shot or two so far for Brisbane Roar. Just building momentum, just trying to find some space in the pitch. Yes, they are dominating possession at the moment here. And they're on the right hand side, just trying to find a route inside the box before they go back a bit. And they're going to switch play to the left hand side, and they do. Yeah, they're not making any progress at all. Currently on the number 6, and now they find a little bit of space coming down the middle, and that's intercepted from the Newcastle Jets. And there's no quick cut-off opportunity going, as Brisbane manages to win it back here. So down the right hand sides, and Newcastle Jets back on the ball again. And this could be dangerous on their counter attack here. They've got a couple of numbers up the field at the end of the box. Cross comes in, inside the area, shot comes in, blocked, another shot, and out for a corner. Newcastle Jets very quickly in there. Really good opportunity. Brisbane have been well organised all year. 24 goals allowed. Stringy defence. Jets have recognised mid-season and really played better. Newcastle should have scored there, I think, at 12 minutes, yes. Nice one there, Gavin. They do have a corner as well too, so Newcastle Jets, what can they do here? They play it back, and they're going to come down the left hand side, searching for that cross into the box, and they do so, but finds Jamie Young in goal. I should go on the lineups there, so it might help me if I see the numbers of the players. Maybe not ruin the scoreline for me at this moment in time. It's currently on the 13th minute of this match, and a good minute and a half behind the wheel time. So Newcastle Jets won the ball at the moment after those couple of shots back to back before winning the corner kick, but unable to really capitalise on that opportunities. Yeah, it's really difficult to find the precise passing at the moment there, but the teams are having quite a bit of possession, but it's difficult to find that final ball inside the box to have a good shot and goal. And that ball comes long towards Jamie Young once again, and goal there for Brisbane, number 21. So Brisbane's back on the ball this time, right hand side in the defensive third. And long ball over the top there, finding no one at the back. So Newcastle Jets back on possession once again. Feel free there, guys, to comment about anything else, not just about this match, but anything else in general, as this game is not the best exciting game so far. So Brisbane's on the ball down the right hand side of the pitch, just a couple of defensive passes going on here across the other side. And the long range ball over the top. This one might have something onto it. Indeed it does. Cross comes in, headed away. And coming down the left hand side again. And inside the box. Across goal on the edge of the D. And shot away, and it's a goal. Oh, we have a goal. Just like that, not a lot's been happening, but you only take one opportunity. Came across the edge of the D there. Nice shots. Left hand corner with McDonald, I believe it is. 15 minutes in. So we have a goal. We have a 1-0 lead for Brisbane Roar. Just looking at the replay, comes into the bottom left hand corner. And Brisbane's are the ones to hit the front here. As you can see, 1-0 to Brisbane Roar. With McDonald for nice, well taken shots on the edge of the D there into the left hand corner. And Newcastle caught sleeping. And there you go, Roy O'Donovan. Roy O'Donovan with Scott McDonald. Scott McDonald. Okay, yeah, I was looking at the wrong one. Scott McDonald for Brisbane Roar, the number 77, the goal scorer here. So what's Newcastle Jets' response going to be after that setback then? So, after the kickoff, Brisbane's back on the ball from the defensive third, and it turned over, and Brisbane scooping this one back, pass it to Jamie Young in goal, and a really rushed clearance there, but managed to find some sort of safety before turning it back over again. So, I managed to get the last game correct, with Melbourne City defeating Central Coast Mariners, and so far I'm on track to get Brisbane's winning against Newcastle Jets correct as well too, so I could be 2 from 2, and that would mean that Gatman would be 0 from 2 shall the result hold here. But he's gone for Newcastle Jets to win 2-1 against Brisbane. So he's thinking Jets are going to be able to fight back and actually get the victory in this game here. But they've got all to do now. The Newcastle Jets on the ball, halfway line. And long range cross is working out quite nicely and chipped over to the goal. So poor finishing, poor attacking opportunity shots for the Jets there. Carl Robertson is the Newcastle coach and he doesn't look too impressed on the sidelines. And following here for Newcastle Jets and Brisbane's final third of the pitch. Going to go for Willie Long for him. He does on the left hand side. And it's booted back to the same location for Brisbane's for a fine for Newcastle Jets. Alright, gives you some updates on the statistics for this match then. Get off the lineups and onto the statistics. 20 minutes into this game so far. 1-0 to Brisbane's, 50-50 on the possession. We have got 2-0 shots on target for Brisbane. 1 each on off targets as well too. And summary. Here's the goal scorer, match commentary. We've got a few different fouls, goal in the midst. So yeah, a few different shots here. So you can see Brisbane shot on targets, off targets, Newcastle fouling, Newcastle blocking. So it's basically just a signal that's been all Brisbane so far. One foul for Brisbane, but then ultimately they scored the goal. Newcastle did have a shot off targets as well too. So not all one-way traffic, but Brisbane's deserve the advantage that they have so far. And a brief summary. And we'll switch it back to the lineups then. Not many people will tune up there tonight. Just what, the 2 people watching online at the moment there live, so that's a bit disappointing, but luckily got Gatman here once again. If you are watching, feel free to join the comments there, make it quite exciting and interactive. It doesn't always live up to the hype on the pitch, like we've seen in the last game 4-2 Fuller. So a bit more of a slower pace match, but we have managed to score a goal in this game with Brisbane taking that 1-0 advantage. "22 minutes in. So can the Newcastle Jets fight back as we approach the midway point of this first half?" Come down the left hand side. And upwards. And turned over for Brisbane's. Playing over it. Sorry, there's not more traffic for you, Nate. It's weird times, but I'm watching A-League I thought you won. Yeah, thanks for that, Gatman. Yeah. Sometimes people are just busy and stuff like that, so I guess, depending on what else is going. I know there's one other NRL game in Australia, so potentially they might be watching that one instead. Who knows? Or they just not aware that I'm streaming or something, who knows? Or maybe they're just given up on sports in general until the situation has resolved itself because of the ongoing coronavirus issues. So, things will get better, but just have to play it out. But we still got the A-League that still exists for the meantime. So hopefully no one gets the coronavirus in the A-League, otherwise we're all in trouble. Otherwise it will always have to be the football simulation instead. Don't say it. Well, then you'll be able to get quite a few other prediction splits on the football simulator app now. So there's some silver linings to that. But ideally, we want to see real life games take place. That's the idea. That's affected me quite a bit there too, because usually I do the park ones on Saturdays, and then I was supposed to do a City of the Surf 14k race this Sunday, and they've both been cancelled, and also upcoming half marathon and full marathon events as well too, all been cancelled, so I'll just have to do quite a bit other training ones until get some competitive events back up and running at some stage there, so very disappointing. Newcastle on the ball. Latrongus. Demi Petratos. Switch to the right hand side, past the halfway line there. For Miller. Now crossing the boards. And bit of a needless corner kick conceded there. So Newcastle Jets corner. No communication at the back there. As the Brisbane Roar number 19 Hingett just kicks it out of the field of play there. So what can Newcastle Jets do from this corner? Left hand corner, and shot comes in, headed back, and way off target and ends. Long range shots. Ugarkovic with that long range shot sailing way above that top of the crossbar. Oh, really bad back defending here. It's managing to get away with it. Italiano, the Newcastle Jets goalkeeper there, really getting way over something at the back for them. Just playing out from the back there, but yeah, a bit needless as there was an attacking Brisbane Roar player coming into the midst, as well as defensive Newcastle player, but eventually able to scramble it away. So Still just the 1-0 to Brisbane. Right hand side of the pitch for Newcastle Jets. Switch to the left hand side, big field of space, but unable to find him. Yeah, Newcastle Jets, a bit more territory, a bit more possession, as they're the ones that need to fight to score the next goal for the most part. Garkovic not able to find Newcastle Jets player. And long range counter-attacking for Brisbane's, and they're able to get a hold of it. With Brad Inman, can he get a shot away? And no, he's unable to do so. He got squandered with a couple of Newcastle Jets coming towards him. But a couple of nervy moments there with the Jets at the back. So, opportunity for potential goals at both ends, potential shots. So Brisbane's more likely to score the second at the moment than Newcastle equalising. We approach the half-hour mark. Yeah, even Getman's gone really quiet on the live comments as well too tonight, so it's a tough one. It's a tough one. So we also got Western United and Perth Glory upcoming games, and Western Sydney against Sydney. Sydney Derby once again will be one of the more exciting matches to look out for. So I'll be doing tomorrow night's match between Western Sydney and Sydney, Sydney Derby, and also a Monday night's match between the Newcastle Jets and Melbourne City. So, see how those games play out. I figured you'd get sick of me. No. I enjoy your company there, Gatman. If it wasn't for you, then it would be a really tough stream. As I experienced, was it last week or the week before, where no one asked where they came along as you went off to bed early to see what Liverpool play. I guess that was Liverpool's last Premier League game before all this got out of control. Not sick of you, I just want other people to join in as well too, there, Gatman, that's all. So half hour on this stream as well too. So stop starts, back up and running, back and forth game, yeah. Not too much has been happening, just goal there for Brisbane's. Brisbane more likely to score seconds. Newcastle long range shot opportunities. But yeah, more ping pong than football. Yeah, it's not quite like the last game, which should have done the live watch along as well too, with Melbourne City winning 4-2 against Central Coast Mariners, where we saw back and forward, but a lot more shots and a lot more exciting moments out of the game. But what do you think about the stadium there? It seems to be quite unusual since it's not the Suncorp Stadium. It seems like more of a AFL or NRL ground than a football ground there, with all the other black line of markings that they have with the 40 yards spaced along. pitch has anything to do with the game there, possibly. Who knows? Got Petratos and Hingets. That's cleared away. Oh, I just got another comment there coming through. There was that from you, Gatman, from a while back. Did all those predictions. We're making quite a few comments back and forward about the previous game since I didn't do a live watch along for that one. So Brisbane's their turn to be on the attacking side of things. But that's making too much progress. Try to come down the right hand side, getting pushed back quite significantly. And they're going to play it back to goal. They're going to switch it to the left hand side, or the right hand side, depending on your view of things. For me, it's left hand side going that way. And so we're finding a good touch here. And winning a dangerous free kick as well too for Brisbane. I'd like to see an AFL or rugby game there. Yeah, well possibly them have for Witty, have they? Was this being used for other things? Oh, I thought it was a free kick for Brisbane, but went the other way instead, unfortunately. Long range ball, trying to find Bogard, but nope, finds Italiano in goal. Oh, it's the official gave 10 red cards before in his career, but none for like 4 years. Will O'Donovan for Newcastle. Really good opportunity there as he tries to trip the keeper. One-on-one opportunity, but instead goes out for a corner kick, I believe, there. That came off a long range ball over the top, getting caught at the back. And second touch was able to try and trip it over the keeper, but didn't quite work out. But they got a corner kick, left hand side, ball whipped in, Ugarkovic, and cleared away. I'm sorry, did you answer the question about the zoo? What was the question about the zoo that you get, man? I think I replied to those points. I'm pretty sure. And a little bit more life about this game at the moment there. As Brisbane switched to the right hand side. Goes back a bit. And switching to the left hand side. Ooh. And the shot is blocked. Newcastle is down on the grounds, but Brisbane are playing on. Switching to the left hand side. Ball's crossed in. And it's going to be a Brisbane corner. Yeah, so I believe I did answer the questions there, Getman, about the zoo. But feel free to ask it again. The left hand corner for Brisbane. Ball's whipped in and cleared away. Brisbane's going to get another crack at things. O'Donnell and half cleared. Eventually, Newcastle clear that one downfield. O'Neill. And still going on, just stops in the middle of the pitch there for some reason. A long range cross going to the right hand side as they edge their way back up to the halfway line again. 3-on-4 opportunity, but unable to get that football. Brisbane still on the ball, still in possession, still in control of this game with that 1-0 advantage. Azovic, Gillespie. Oh, that was a very ambitious long range shot there from Gillespie. It's good, like 40-50 metres back. Sort of sums up the game at the moment. Yeah. So lots of different long range opportunities, but yeah, just nowhere near the goal. Disappointing stuff. Lack of comments in the live chats, lack of excitement in the live game as well. So not the best situation. And here come Newcastle, but no good as they entered it into the box. Bogard turning their ball over, Newcastle back on the ball. Miller. And Jamie Young collects it. Approaching the 39th minutes to what I'm watching, but as you can see, a couple of minutes behind the live time. So not a lot is going to change in the near future. Oh, Newcastle caught it at the back here, 1-on-1, and straight at the Italian and goal there for Brisbane Roar. So really big opportunity there. Might have been offside though, but the linesman kept us laid down and was 1-on-1 as I saw it. It seemed like it was a really easy save as well, so I'm not sure if he knew he was offside or not. Got Miller, and Newcastle's taking third. Oh, this was really good. Burns the Betratos, and it's a goal. But the flag's gone off for offside there, otherwise it was way too easy for Newcastle. A couple of offside possible goal opportunities. They wanted to actually find the back of the net, but the whistle was blown just before it went in. As you can see, it was a good 10-20 centimetres, quite clear cuts. It was offside. Head of the last defender, so no goal for Newcastle there. Yeah, it seems like both teams are trying to do the long ball over the top, trying to do the offside trap. Is the only real work to goal, whereas it's really hard work for things to come along. And players being well marking and defending. The players restricting them to long range opportunities, so that's resulted in not many shots and not many goals, subsequently. Jamie Young tries to get charged down, clears that one away, and goal for Brisbane. Getting close to the halfway point of this match between the Brisbane Roar and Newcastle Jets, playing at the C-Bus Super Stadium. So a different venue for you guys. How are the Pigs? Yeah, they're doing well there. The Auckland Pigs, or the Kuni Pigs, because we have two different type of pigs, but they both doing quite nicely. But yeah, how many pigs do we have in total? Probably good. Yeah, they're good like 14, 16 pigs or something like that. So yeah, we've got quite a few pigs in total. Quite a few Kunis for the most part. So Newcastle with Petratus, Matthew Miller, trying to find some space to turn but not able to do so. It's all cleared away, all sort of dying down in these late stages of the first half. So it seems like it's going to be ending 1-0 for Brisbane at half time. But can Newcastle Jets change things around in the second half? That is the question. As even my phone is trying to say that it's all not working out well. But we'll just have to refer to this at this stage then. So 46 minutes in, Brisbane 1-0. How are the statistics looking? We've got 51% possession for Brisbane, 49% for Newcastle, 3 shots to none on target for Brisbane, 3 to 2 off target, 3 to 2 blocks for the Jets. Jets with more passes completed than Brisbane. And what, we're officially half time. Yes, half time. We got up to 46.5 before we got winded back to 45 to be half time. So again, Brisbane's kept the victory here. They got the advantage. Newcastle Jets got the whole second half to turn things around and kept their long unbeaten streak going in the A-League. They're currently unbeaten in the past 5, but I think that goes back a couple more matches as well too, if I remember correctly. So they got a 3-0 victory away from home against Adelaide last time round, 2-1 against Perth, a 1-1 draw against Melbourne victory, 1-1 draw against Western Sydney, a 4-3 victory over Central Coast Mariners, a 0-0 draw against Western United, and the last time they actually lost was against my club, the Wellington Phoenix, back on the 24th of January. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 matches unbeaten, and the potential to make it 7 if they're able to come from behind and get a result against Brisbane Roar. For Brisbane Roar, for them, recent matches have seen a 1-0 win over Central Coast Mariners last time, a 3-1 victory over Western Sydney, 1-0 defeat against Melbourne City, a draw against Perth, a victory over Western, a win over Adelaide, loss against Sydney, but as you can see, they haven't conceded more than 1 goal a game since the 11th of January here, and a 2-2 draw against Melbourne City. So it seems like it's going to be very unlikely for Newcastle Jets to completely turn this one around and get a win against Brisbane. You never know in football. So a reminder, win for Brisbane's will sort of solidify that 4th place position, and so they'll get up to 35 points. For Newcastle Jets, they'll be just behind Western Sydney with a win of 24 points as they try to fight for those top 6 playoff positions in the A-League. In the meantime, we could use that football simulator websites to generate some other random matches. Just a bit of a preview of what's to come yet again. We've done 2 episodes of this, and Gatman has been dominating. It's somehow able to predict all these fake matches. So I don't know how he does it, but it's a bit of luck, a bit of knowledge on the countries. But yeah, any country in the world is the options. So let's just go on to some random teams as we're not actually doing this series. It's just a bit of an example. So we've got Barbados against Peru. So Peru, big favourites away from home. Barbados. Can Barbados get their huge upset here? And potential home venues, just the one here for Barbados in Bridgetown National Stadium. And it's got Lima National for Peru's home stadium. Shall they get the victory over Barbados, they will be the country that has the home advantage for the next game, for example. So we just go into match, and then you can see the attacking statistics. So 41 attacking for Barbados, 132 defensive, 47 overall, 86 attacking, 161 defensive, 65 overall. So Peru, big favourites, but you think overall statistics should have been quite a bit more than that. Yeah, so for this game here, got it back Peru. I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Peru. Gatman's going to go for a 4-1 victory with Barbados for Peru. And as well, we do have this big upset. Big upsets. Barbados end up beating Peru. Would you believe it? Can you believe the scenes? Just wait for Gatman to see that one. See his reaction. There it is. Looking at the replay on the monitor there. 1-0 to Barbados. He's absolute shocker. But these big upsets do happen, as you see across the world. So it's Barbados against to have the next game as well too. I wouldn't believe it. Barbados and random team. Fortress for Barbados. So we see about that. They're playing against Canada here. Bridgetown Stadium. Can they get another unexpected result here? So we look at the statistics. Got Canada better overall, better defensive, better attacking. You know, only 10 points better overall there. You think that should be quite a bit higher. So what are we going to go for here? I think this is the end of the road there for Barbados. Going to go for a 2-0 win for Canada, I reckon, for this game here. These matches aren't going to count, though. Barbados 1-0 victory for Gatman. Not going to count for the other series that I do, so make sure you check out those football simulator videos. Get involved with me and Gatman. For whoever else is watching this live stream currently, I think we got 2 viewers, so there's someone else just watching along there, not saying anything, keeping really quiet. So get involved. So Gatman's going to go for another upset here, 1-0 for Barbados. Okay, what are we going to get? Wow, yeah, Barbados. Yeah, now a fortress club, aren't they? Wow. So, they managed to defeat a club that's, what, 30th in the world or so, but then Peru this time, 25th ranked in the world of Canada. And they're still able to get the victory. 11th minute goal, 56th minute goal, 82nd minute goal. So, you know, Barbados are punching above their weights indeed. They are a tough country to take down. Jeez, Louise. Well, who's going to do it? No one wants to come to Barbados. Yeah. That is strange. I suppose the home advantage is able to do it. You leave with loss and a sunburn. And there's the tough climatical conditions. Okay, we got Hungary. Hungary's been involved in the series before this, so is Hungary the team to do it? Oh, maybe I have to go for Barbados. I mean, overall statistics, you sort of have to go for Hungary, but with the results that Barbados have been getting, maybe that home advantage for the swim sites is a little bit too dominant, possibly. Let's go for a 2-2 draw for this game here. So, give Barbados a little bit of credits, but ultimately, Hungary should be able to win this game. And prevents Barbados winning the streak. So, what game I'm going to go for this fake match here? Just as we get through this half-time interval, sort of a nice way to get through the half-time period. Hungary 2-0. Okay, you think it's going to end here? I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. So let's see. Is this where it ends for Barbados? Well, it's a 0-0 draw. So I'm correct on the draw situation. Ultimately, Barbados didn't lose, so they're still able to keep it at their place. No one is going to beat Barbados, is what they are saying to everyone. Okay, let's get the next match up then. Who's going to be the club to do it? Country to do it, I should say. But it'll be boring match though for Barbados, 0-0 draw, but they will definitely take it. Another opportunity to show themselves to the world. No one scores on Ireland. And who they're going to play? They're going to play Scotland this time. So surely Scotland are going to be the team to do it. But you know, do we go for Barbados? Do we go for Scotland? Do we go for a draw for this match here? I'll be very interested to see what Gatman thinks about this match. So overall, attacking wise, Scotland got 93 in them, and they're somewhat still a bit better defensively, and overall 30 better than Barbados. I'm gonna go for I was gonna go for a 1-0 win for Barbados as well too. You know, 127 places better off them in the world standings. Scotland are over Barbados. So if this match was to take place in real life, you would expect Scotland to win probably comfortable 3-0 or something like that, but not proving to be the case here, is it? Okay, let's go to kickoff. What are we going to get? Ah, there it is. Scotland get the win. 2-1. Come from behind victory over Barbados, but round of applause for Barbados for all their success in this mini-series so far. Yes. 18th minute goal, 35th and 62nd minute goal for Scotland as they claim the 3 points. So well done to Scotland. But well done to Barbados as well too for those stunning results against Peru and Canada, for example. So there'll be Scotland's the new country here, is how it works. Yeah, bravo Barbados. Considering how low weighted they were in the world, 175th, they've done really, really, really well. So Scotland. And who's Scotland gonna play? Gonna play Sri Lanka. So you have to go for Scotland here, surely. Got Glasgow, 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 and Aberdeen. So 3 different venues in Glasgow. Ibrox Stadium, Celta Park, Hampden Park, and you got Pearl Dryer Stadium, Aberdeen. For this match here, I'm going to go for an 8-0 win for Scotland, because I know that these really low weighted clubs like Sri Lanka, that's 227th and below and stuff like that, you can see some really high scoring games like 8-0, 10-0, 12-0 for example. So I'm going to go for 8-0 victory for Scotland in this match. What do you reckon, Getman? 4-0 for Scotland? Okay, we'll play at the Ibot Stadium then as well too. And it's time to match. And yeah, look at this. 130 on the attacking for Scotland, just 15 for Sri Lanka, 105 defensive, 442 defensive for Sri Lanka, 104 overall, and just 16 overall for Sri Lanka. So those are some complete differences between those two countries compared to when you see Barbados 125th when they sort of somewhat level pegging, being at home as well too, and a bit more recognisable on their football. But yeah, we're going to see an absolute thumping here, I reckon there. So Gatman, you're going to be a little bit, few goals off on this prediction. And kickoff. Okay, 5-0, just the 5 goals there for Scotland. Okay, so you basically had it then. Well done. I was thinking it was going to be an absolute mauling. So 24th, 56, 59, 66, 77. So Scotland's expected victory for them. So let's go think a tougher game. Mariners could beat Sri Lanka. Yeah, potentially even the Central Coast Mariners will be able to beat Sri Lanka. Surely they'll be able to. They can't be anyone in Australia, but Sri Lanka is definitely the target. So one more game for Scotland, I think. How are we getting off on time? Just spun the second half, are we? Not quite yet. Might be able to squeeze another 1 or 2 in. So Scotland's against Benin. Benin 82nd in the world. We'll just keep it at that venue then. So 130 attacking for Scotland, 60 attacking for Benin. And yeah, more defensive Benin is overall. Scotland twice as good. Apparently kicked off, so we'll just do this last one here then. Between Scotland and Benin. Let's go for Benin. 2-1 upsets for Benin. Come on, Benin. What are you going to go for, Getman? This game here, quickly. And yeah, I'll try and get up the match again for the second half as well too. At the same time. Between Brisbane Roar and Newcastle Jets is the match we're going to go for. Wow, 12-0 for Scotland. So a little bit of a joke prediction to end things off. It's Benin aren't that bad, 82nd. Alright, kick off. A 3-0 win for Scotland. Scotland get the job done, but 62nd, 69th, and 90th minute goals there. Somewhat did it, but late. But well done to Scotland. They managed to claim the title at the end of this mini-series using the random teams and things. Okay, so second half then. Here we go, 46 minutes in. 1-0 to Brisbane Roar over the Newcastle Jets. How many goals are we going to get in the second half? What do you reckon? Hopefully we see a bit more excitement than what we did in the first half there. Where it's sort of slow, prolonged attacking opportunities with Brisbane Roar nicking a goal during the match. I think 15 minutes in. I don't know, Benin was a country, yeah. Benin is a country, they are a country in Africa there. So it's really helpful to know different countries in the world. There's over 200, so you get quite a few different random countries that you might not have heard of before. And Benin could possibly be one of them. Newcastle 2-1. They should have levelled at the end of the half. Okay, 2-1 to Newcastle, but Brisbane Roar having conceded 2 goals in the match, going back for a couple of months there. So they've been pretty good defensively. Brisbane Roar only conceding a goal in the match on average in recent times. But it's a situation could change. Given there's no fans in the stadium, Brisbane Roar might not feel like they actually have the home advantage in this game. And Jets starting off things on the front foot, winning a free kick on the left hand side, dangerous area. Well, in fact, it was a throw-in. Seemed like it was a free kick a little, but not. Alright, let's get a bit more comfortable then. Hopefully some other people come along during the second half there as well too, it would be quite nice. But in the meantime, I believe we've got, 2 viewers since the very beginning of this game. And look at the lineups. So the Newcastle Jets players, we've got Topo Stanley that's been yellow carded. We have Fugate that's been yellow carded. Who's going to score these goals there for Newcastle Jets? We're going to see Bogarts, Contrapos, Burns, Ugarkovic will be one of the players, as well as Petratos, Fugates possibly, Llewellyn or O'Donovan. And the substitute options to think about, we've got Glenn Moss, Hoffman, got Ario, got Fitzgerald, got Ledley, Petratos, and Petratos. So a couple of guys called Petratos and Petratos over here. So lots of people called Petratos playing for Newcastle. So that must be really confusing. Then Y Petratos, K Petratos, and D Petratos. For Brisbane, they got Bombi, got Bowles, Holloway, Wenzel Halls, Akbawi, Treewin, and Courtney Perkins as their substitute options. Topo Stanley has been one of the best goals of the season. Yeah, we're not after best goals of the season, we're just looking after who's more likely just to get a simple tap-on goal, or just any goal in general to get Newcastle Jets another points or 3 points on the board. Maybe he gets another late to win it. Wow, to win it. Yeah, that will be something. First, they need to equalise in the game before they can think about winning it. At the moment, I have the quite idea. It's only 2-0 win for Brisbane's, but Gatman is adamant that Newcastle Jets will turn this one around and win 2-1, just like he said, and get himself 3 points since they had that exception to the rule for this week's matches. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, as at the time there was only 3 matches supposed to play for this weekend. But ultimately they sort of changed it up to 5 games before Monday there, so I'll be back again, I believe on Monday or Sunday. Oh, Sunday I guess, since there's no actual matches going there Sunday, as Melbourne Victory and Wellington Phoenix games have been both postponed as they got 2 weeks in isolation with that coronavirus situation in terms of the rules and quarantine and stuff like that's been taken into effect. And Newcastle Jets had a good opportunity there, but got penalised for a handball in the box as they came along to the number 7, which is O'Donovan. Yep, Roy O'Donovan, yeah, just popped up on the screen as well too to confirm things. So Brisbane is the opportunity, coming down the right hand side, try and cross the ball into the box if they can. Closed down quite nicely there, and they got themselves a free kick. So, dangerous situation for Brisbane Roar, a free kick. Only a good 10 metres outside the area, coming down on the right hand side. And so far they both had 12 balls into the area, so even on that statistic counts. And cross comes in. It evades everyone to the far left hand side. And it's an easy pass. And saved on the line. Ooh, double save. Big opportunity there for Brisbane Roar. It's just simply able to find a through ball inside the area and blocks, and then eventually blocked again and away for a corner kick, I believe. So Brisbane Roar, corner kick here, one hand side. So really excitement in the second half, and it's eventually cleared away. Brisbane's come again, chance after chance. That's what they're hoping for. But yeah, really good opportunity to make it 2-0 with a little bit more comforts. But nope, I was able to be saved by Italio in goal for Newcastle Jets. Newcastle back on the ball. And turned over for Brisbane. But turned over again. And yeah, not much is happening once again. But, you know, off chances there and there might be what does it. Whoever keeps the most concentration. Most focus. Well defensively drilled. And swinging on the counter attack there. And catch them sleeping or something. Newcastle, nope, booted away. Yeah, just mostly they've just been passing around the ball quite simply, easily. And yeah, just not too much additional excitement, not too many holes at the back for either club. So it's been those long range balls over the top there, spin offside trap. And just like here, it's headed away and one back for Newcastle Jets. That's how these turnovers and opportunities are presenting themselves. Balls inside the box. Can we get the shot away here? And it's across. And there was a shot, but way towards the far right hand side. That was a bad attempt finish there. Newcastle Jets, in terms of their finishing, has been really sub-poor this evening. They had a few shots, but most of them, I believe, has been well and truly off target. That's been the problem. Got a substitution in here. We've got Brisbane Roar, we've got Winston Holes coming on for Merton Lick. To keep you updated. You can see here, so yeah, Winston Holes on for Merton Lick. Newcastle still searching for that elusive goal that could potentially get themselves crucial points on the table. As they try to look for that top 6 positions. For Brisbane's, they're more so looking for wiping up the top 6 and potentially pushing on for a home semi-final, potentially. Newcastle playing well, they just lack talent. Lacking the final opportunity touches. Are they playing well defensively? Brisbane's have been somewhat quite solid and opportunities on the counter. Brisbane's have been fighting to get that second goal, I believe. But there hasn't been too many opportunities for either club this match. So that will definitely suit Brisbane to show that situation continues for the next half hour. Yeah, just winning the ball back off the Jets. So Brisbane's with Jamie Young in goal there. And he goes long upfield. And it's just a bit of to and fine with the possession at the stage. So Newcastle Jets with another opportunity on the ball. And back on it again. And they find the ball over the top, crossed in. And it's just line up field. And Jamie Young is well and truly onto things there again for Brisbane. Now 71% possession for Newcastle in the second half to 29% for Brisbane. So that's a big difference there. But here come Brisbane. They want a bit more of this possession there. You know, sort of wind down the clock without really trying to go for it necessarily. Slow building attacks. Or counter attack and score that second goal. Second goal would really help their cause to try and wrap up this result and get themselves 3 points. And a really dangerous free kick opportunity here. So here we go. This could be promising indeed. It's White on the very edge of the area with Wenzel Hills, the substitutes, as the player that got fouled. So is he going to take this free kick? It's only like a couple of metres outside the far left hand side of the goal box. So really promising great opportunity here for Brisbane. Shall they get the correct delivery in? Or potentially even go straight for goal as an option. Here comes the shot. And it's blocked by the wall. All that for that. And cross comes in again here for Brisbane. And collected quite comfortably in goal for Italiano. Italiano. Is he from Italy? I believe. Newcastle Jets guy. In goal there. Italiano. From Italy. We could have a further look to see what countries these guys are from. Just to keep the slight amount of levels going. As you can see, live odds was more $1.40 to win now, $4 for the draw, $11 for the Jets. And yeah, the lineups. So here's a further look at the lineups. We minimise this so it looks a bit nicer. So you got Young and goal there for Brisbane, Gillespie, Aldry, Neville, Bryant, O'Neill, O'Shea, Hingart, Amin, Antonovic, McDonald. The Jets, so they got Quillen, got Petratus, O'Dolan, Miller, Jurgarkovic, Burgate, Burns, Topper Stanley, Bogards, Contrapus, and Italiano in goal. So Italiano, Italiano. Okay, now he's from Australia. Italiano. Other guys there for Brisbane's, you got Aldry from Scotland, Gillespie from England, O'Shea from Ireland. Other guys all from Australia. So Australia dominated for both teams. And O'Donovan Islands, Hurland Islands. So a few guys from Ireland joining the mix. Got a Northern Ireland guy here with Burns. Substitute options. All basically Australia got one New Zealander with Quamby. Got Holloway from Wales. For Brisbane's got Ario from Panama. Got Fitzgerald and Hoffman from Australia. Got Lenley from Wales. Got Glenn Moss from New Zealand. He used to play for the Wellington Phoenix there. Remember Glenn Moss, regular starter, being a goalkeeper of course. Got Petratos, or two Petratos, that makes sense. From Australia for Newcastle Jets as well too. And both playing this 3-4-3 formation. So Brisbane Roar, they're on the ball at the moment, and all this looks promising, but didn't take a first time. They're inside the box at the moment, and it's blocked, and they win themselves a corner kick. Corner kick on the right hand side for Brisbane. Got Wenzel Halls over it as well. That's the fifth corner kick of the game. And it's played into the box and kicked away, cleared away quite easily. And yeah, tactical foul, so the Jets aren't able to successfully counter-attack here. So they have to do the long-winded attack, which is proving to be very, very difficult in this game. Gatman, feel free to keep the comments going there. Get me talking about other things. So far, Newcastle playing well, they just lack talent, was the latest comment. Waiting a bit thin and dry of comments and a bit thin and dry of opportunities in this match. Still got 26 minutes to go plus added on time. And the Newcastle Jets break through this stubborn Brisbane Roar defensive unit. If we look at those statistics, got 11 to 6 goal attempts there for Brisbane, 4 to none on goal for Brisbane. So Newcastle Jets still yet to get a shot on target. 65 minutes in, so that's very, very poor indeed. And 4 to 3 off goal, so more attempts off target for Newcastle Jets. And for the most part, have been way above the top of the crossbar, or far right or far left of the goal post there. So they've been well and truly off target. So yeah, that's been the difference so far for this match so far. And Newcastle Jets gaining a bit more on the possession of the ball. It's now currently dominating the second half possession statistics. This Brisbane Roar don't mind sitting back as they have the advantage in this game. Yeah, they're going to switch it up from the right hand side, headed away and cleared away for Brisbane Roar. And free kick awarded as well too for them. In terms of fines, only 10 to 6 there in total. Only 16 fines for this match. That seems quite low. 3 goalkeeping stays for the Jets. Potentially might keep them in this game. As Brisbane Roar have had a few opportunities to make it 2-0. What else do I have here? Now 11 to 9 on the fouls. 11 to 10 now. Nope. I'm going to get rid of that. Come on, come back. This way. Yeah, that's the main stuff, isn't it? And oh, that was a really good opportunity for Brisbane, just missing the header. So let's get back to this game. And palmed away from Italiano and goal for Newcastle Jets. Brisbane still on the ball. Crossed it to the left hand side of the post. And cleared away. Brisbane's don't get any more opportunities, and Newcastle Jets get a free kick order there. And, you know, Brisbane Roar are really threatening that second goal opportunity at times. And Newcastle Jets just unable to get a shot on target. So very, very poor. 0. Can't score if you can't get one on target, unless it's an own goal, of course. But yeah. You know, only one goal, definitely. In the match, you know, you can be completely dominated or not having any opportunities for the game until stoppage time, and then you might just get one out of nowhere and get yourself a point. But yeah, I believe that Newcastle Jets definitely struggle to get that 2-1 victory that Gatman is desperately after in this game. Starting to feel a little bit more and more confident about my Brisbane 2-0 prediction. Might get that one spot on, and that will make it very, very difficult for Gatman to come back from that. At this stage, Newcastle Jets find themselves with a corner kick on the right hand side. Feel free to keep those points coming in there, Gatman. Haven't seen anything for quite a while. But what can the Jets do here? Balls one in into the box towards the penalty spot area. Got the ball back again as was more threatened to counter attack. Yeah, just playing the ball back again now, so big opportunity gone once again for them. And now they just lost possession as well too. Brisbane have big space on the left hand side. So they want to run that one down as much down the line as they can. And huge switch for play, possible pass. The right hand side with Neville for Brisbane. And oh, that was a really nice through ball, apart from the fact that it was offside. So ignore that comment. So 20 minutes left to go, and added on time. So, you know, if you're watching this stream live there, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and join in the live chat conversation with me, Gatman, and anyone else that is somehow watching. Apparently I still got 0 likes for this stream there, so not even Gatman has decided to like this. So that is unfortunate. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and keep commenting as we get through these final stages of this game. As the Newcastle Jets goalkeeper Italiano comes way out of his goal box there to save that one. And we've got another free kick here for Brisbane, does it? Potentially. Oh, it's a free kick for Jets. So got yellow carded as well, O'Neill. Yeah, there we go, we got a like, so Gatman must have done that. So I've fallen asleep while, and you also hit that like button, so that was a good way to know you are paying attention. Yeah, I thought it was quite a long time since you had left the last comments. Been going on about a whole bunch of things, so yeah. But Brisbane Roar have been the team that's been more threatening to get this second goal, as Newcastle Jets still haven't got a shot on target for this whole entire game. So that has been very disappointing for them. But they're on the ball here at the moment. What can they do? Can they break through this resolute defence of Brisbane Roar and create a meaningful opportunity on the goal? The shot so far has been well and truly off the mark. That is for sure. Currently on the left hand side of the pitch, inside Brisbane Roar's territory, but they're not gaining any spaces at all, so they're being forced to play it back. And, yeah, back behind the halfway line now, so very difficult. Is Brisbane's same formation as Newcastle Jets with the 3-4-3 has been working very well for them, and they've been a club that's only been conceding a goal in their last few matches, going back to January as well too. So they've been working on their defensive structure, but ultimately with better defence hasn't been the best attacking team as well too, is to have about the same defence and attack. Right. Keep those comments coming in there, Gatman, if you're still awake, that is. And here come Brisbane's got inside the area, but ultimately there might have been another offside call that was late, just in case. Got some fans outside the stadium. Yeah, got some fans outside the stadium with a megaphone supporting Brisbane through some gates there. Just trying to see as much as they can possibly from the side window door. So there better not be too many supporters outside the stadium there. As in New Zealand, we've got a 500 spectator limit as such. Well, 500 cabins outdoors and 100 indoors to abide by. Otherwise, you might get fines or prison time. So we've got a substitution here for Newcastle as well too. So let's give you that one. So we've got Fergate on, we've got Burns on, we've got Holland on. And it's Hoffman, Ledley and Arioyo. The players off for the Jets. For Brisbane's got Murnovic coming off for Wenzel Hills. So Brisbane's still got 2 substitutions to make, and I'm sure they'll make that quite a bit later on to wind down the clock and waste time, especially if it still says there's 1-0 score. Yeah, I think Gatman's fallen asleep there. He's been really quiet again. That is unfortunate. We do have 2 viewers somehow, so if you are the other viewer, get involved and join in and support the channel, subscribe if you're new, and share the video, see if we can get some other people involved with the future, because today's been quite a bit lower than normal. Normally gets up to 20, sometimes like 10 viewers or 6 constant, so bit of a weird one, so people might be busy Friday night. But I'll be back again tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that. Got the Sydney Derby with Western Sydney and Sydney taking part once again. Also did that match just a few weeks ago, as that was a catch-up game. And Western Sydney was able to get the win away from home at Sydney, so really good result for them. So looking back on those statistics, 4-0 shots on target for Brisbane Roar against the Jets. So definite deservant of a result, and the 3 points for Brisbane Roar, you have to say, based on the statistics and the game flow of this match. They have done enough to deserve the win, but they haven't wrapped up the 3 points yet, so there's still got the excitement left to go. With the Jets trying everything, put more players forward, possibly even get Italiano in goal for the Jets right at the very end if needed. Not too many matches left to go of this regular season. To make their final top 6 push what's down the bottom of the table would be quite remarkable, but definitely is still on. But defeats here will cost them quite dearly. So Petratos leads the table by 18 on most balls into the area, with 217. Jay O'Shea is up there as well too for Brisbane. Some interesting random statistics here. Unless I'm able to see this match in good quality detail at the moment. As a reminder, there's 0 spectators for this game here. So we're very lucky and fortunate for these matches to go ahead with what's going on in the world at the moment. And big thank you for all the people that's watching this in 2030 there. Thank you very much for your support. So Newcastle Jets on the ball. And they play it downfield to the left hand side. This good opportunity. And cut off and fight. Let's get another crack at it. Right hand side of the post for six. Is who was it? Who was it? I think it was Ugarkovic, was it? Yeah, Ugarkovic with that shot. Far right hand post. It's been the story of the night for them. Any of their shots has been well and truly off target. Not even threatening, not even like a metre or two. It's been a good like 10-20 metres closer to the corner flag for a number of opportunities really. So final 10 minutes and stoppage time as Brisbane try to look for a second. Goes down on the edge of the D. No free kick being awarded. Play on, says the referee. And with very risky pass back there for the Jets. As the goalkeeper for them out of position, making sure it doesn't become a calamitous own goal, and clears that one away. We'll just have to wait to see when Gatman wakes up again here. He was falling asleep, he woke up, and now he's gone to sleep once again. A long range free kick here for Brisbane. What can they do? Can they add a second goal to this match? They play it short, it's very sneaky. Well worked move, I guess. Somewhat breaking down. And ultimately offside is the decision, is it? There's a strange one there. It seemed like everyone was behind the defensive players on the wall. But the defensive line might have moved up just enough to push them offside. So very interesting and tactical decisions all around there. So here come the Jets, right hand side of the goal, inside the area. Can they get the shot away? Get a shot on target for the first time. Got Brisbane Roar players surrounding them, so just not able to get that clear cut opportunity added. And if they do so now, they'll get charged down with ease. And cross comes in, and shots eventually away, well and truly over the bar once again. And we got Gatman back again here saying, man, Newcastle can't shoot. And as for sure, they still can't get a shot on target for this match. It's not been their night. Not been their night indeed. So 1-0, 83 minutes in. Time is winning out for Newcastle Jets to get the victory or even a point out of this match. But nice of you to wake up once again there, Gatman. It's been very, very low spectators tonight. So hopefully people will turn up for tomorrow's Sydney Derby match with Western Sydney and Sydney in battle. And I believe that is the same kickoff time as tonight's game between Brisbane Roar and Newcastle Jets for tomorrow. Yep. So tomorrow night, same time, Western Sydney and Sydney is the next match to stay tuned for. In the meantime, Newcastle Jets, big defensive mistake at the back here. Brisbane Roar could be better in here. And it's a cost goal. And didn't quite keep it in play there as it goes out for a goal kick. Might as well see who wins. I know this is the last soccer game of all time. What is the last soccer game of all time? What, the Sydney Derby or this game here? Do you think the other matches are going to get postponed in A-League as well too? Potentially, you never know. You still have to enjoy as things come along. So just clinging on to any sports that we still have left in the world at this stage. Otherwise, I have to do a few other simulation videos there, which you have been very good at. See if the likes of Switzerland, Mexico, New Zealand dominates the country series. See if I can catch you up on the people series. So Scott McDonald is the player that's going to come off for Brisbane. Thoughts about it? McDonald is coming off, and Halloran is the player that's substituted on. Hasn't popped up on this screen yet. Behind the 8 ball /score.com. Okay, but I can confirm that substitution has taken place. Match summary. I believe it has taken place. Not showing up though for some reason. Very odd. Here's the latest statistics for you. Newcastle Jets dominated possession. But it's only us once they went behind in the game. That's the big one being 4-0 on target for Brisbane's. Few opportunities in this match, but Brisbane's definitely look like they're going to score the second goal. And I have gone for a 2-0 victory for Brisbane. So I desperately after Brisbane to score that second goal and get myself at 3 points and 4 points for today out of a possible 6. So that will be quite a extraordinary to get 4 out of 6 out of 2 games, with 2 games left to go in these predictions. Possibly really 1 game, because I'll be doing more predictions before Monday's double header games because of the scheduling matches that taken place since I did those predictions earlier. Probably could have hold off a bit there, but oh well, it is what it is. So winding down to this game. Oh, there we go. There's the update a bit. Hollowan coming on for McDonald. So Brisbane Roar has still got 1 final substitution to make. Probably make that and have it on time. Just to wind down the clock even further as they can. And as I say, that's one of their players goes to grounds. So some time wasting tactics taking place in front of your very eyes. Newcastle Jets on the board at the moment. Can they give themselves one final opportunity to get themselves at least a point out of this game? You never know, the points could be very crucial in terms of making the top 6. The ball turned over, Brisbane's. There will be no hurry here to get on with things. They got themselves a 1-0 victory in their last match, Brisbane Roar did. And this match looks like they're going to do the same thing. So yeah, would have much preferred the Melbourne City and Central Coast Mariners game earlier tonight. So all those people that watched that game would have been in for a lot of excitement. There was 6 goals in that match, 4-2 winners for Melbourne City. And the end, 3 goals in the first 10 minutes as well too. So sensational stuff here. This game being a little bit of a slugfest, but I don't know, sometimes I sort of enjoy the hard work that it takes to create these opportunities in goals, but you know, it's different. It's different football. It's possession based, slower. Something that you have to be really well awake to watch. Because if you're tired at all, you'll probably end up sleeping past full time and waking up later on in the night. As Scatman has been doing there, so yeah. So here comes Brisbane's final last chance to get another goal. Switching play to the right to the left. Doesn't seem like they're in the hurry of things, but you're playing towards the corner flag possibly. Yeah, seems that way. Just nice, easy passes back and forward. Hold on to possession as long as they can and get themselves the 3 points. Yes, we approach stoppage time now. We hit the 90th minute and we got ourselves, what have we got, 4 or 5 or something like that, have we? Well, just the 3 minutes. So 3 minutes is all we got left of this game. So it seems like I might just get a point out of this match for the correct result with Brisbane Roar winning. And also Melbourne City winning. So 2 points out of 2 is not too shabby. And with Gatman going for a 2-2 draw with Central Coast Mariners. I'll see you tomorrow night. Yeah, cheers there, Gatman, but make sure you stick around for these last few minutes there. Currently 91st minute. We've still got 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. You don't want to miss a dramatic last minute stoppage time equaliser from the Jets, possibly. But it seems like this is going to be a 1-0 win for Brisbane. We'll just have to wait and see and play out these last couple of minutes. But thanks for that, Gatman. Yeah, hopefully I will see you tomorrow there. Big Sydney derby of Western Sydney and Sydney FC competing against each other. So it should be quite an exciting match to see. Western Sydney would definitely be asked the points more so than City dominating at the top of the table. It seems like Gatman spoiled the ending of this game. So now 1.5 minutes in, Newcastle Jets coming along. And well, there's the shots off the woodwork from what was it, the number 10 in man. That was the opportunity. That was their last chance to salvage a point out of the game. They did somehow had it. They'd been misfiring all night. No shots on target whatsoever. And I suppose that won't count as on target as well too. But it's the closest as you can come. And they're still not over yet. 1 minute left to go. They're on the ball and misfired pass there. But what an opportunity that was for the Jets to salvage something at the death. They deserve the points. I think Brisbane Roar deserves to get the 3 points here, in my opinion. Brisbane Roar been having their shots on target there and taking a few reasonable saves from the Jets goalkeeper with Italiano in goal. And yeah, Newcastle just haven't been firing on all cylinders there tonight. And ultimately, it's cost them, and that is full time. So it's pretty good. So this string match, they managed to work out quite nicely in the second half there. Unfortunately, no one else joining me along, just 2 viewers, and just Scatman really joining in the comments, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. Did the stream work out quite nicely? Maybe not everyone got notified. People have been busy tonight, but hopefully they come back tomorrow night. Thank you for getting me once again for tuning in to one of my live watch-alongs. So it's Brisbane Roar that take these 3 points here. 1-0 winners over the Jets. And what does that do to the table? I'll let you know right now. So that results Brisbane Roar currently in 4th place, and they move just a single point behind my team, Wellington Phoenix. And for the Newcastle Jets, finally the first defeat in 6 games, as they got 21 points, 9th place, and a point above Melbourne Victory there. So good 6 points off those top 6 playoff positions. So they've got a lot of work to do with only 6 games left to go of the season for them there. So time is definitely running out. Anything else you want to say there, Gatman, before I end this stream off? I think I'll do so. I'm still going to do the 5k part 1 tomorrow, even though it has been cancelled. Just training session, basically, and sort of pretend it is on, basically. But so they can do the same sort of work and have an unofficial time on that situation. It seems like Gatman has taken off. 1 viewer is left remaining, so thank you to the other random person that's been tuning in, keeping silent. Feel free to get involved at some points. But yeah, until then, thumbs up, subscribe, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. And check out all my other videos. Do have predictions of European leagues being falling in with other countries who also been postponing because of this coronavirus. But you know, I'll be back in maybe with some Olympic video predictions, because apparently that's still going ahead. And yeah, some other random stuff as well too, some updates on what is happening in terms of sports, upcoming football, and things like that, because we're in a period of unknown and uncertainty. But at least we've got some real life football to enjoy, even if it's in front of no fans. And yeah, we'll end it there. So thank you guys. Just get up to the 2-hour point, I guess, there. Make it seem nice and 1 hour 59, 38, 159, 40. 45, 46, 47, 48. See you guys. Cheers. I'm at